Here we are, and I'm recording another video, and yes, apparently the people that broke into my house did not only steal my hard drive, they let me have a check. But apparently they not only stole my hard drive, but also stole the initial psychiatry paper that I was telling you about, at least. And I checked that because I figured maybe I should. Because before, I couldn't imagine that someone would actually do this. But apparently, apparently someone did this. And let me have a check. Just, I don't know. So here we are. Yes. This is actually what happened. And I know this because I have these markers, right? And markings in the original psychiatry file, and the new one that is sitting in my folder is not having these markings, and this pains me a lot because in Germany you're actually, and this is what's actually great about this place, right? You're protected by law against discrimination because of your gender. And I was gonna see this place that which is called the Antidiskriminierungsstelle, and I was gonna, which translates into place for anti-discrimination or help with anti-discrimination. And tell them about it, which is because you see, I believe that I deserve compensation for this. I honestly do. And I don't know. I don't know, what is it? Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if these people hate me. I don't know if it's just about money, if it is about psychiatrists who want to save their ass. And all these things make perfect sense to me. If it is just, I don't know, if it actually is just a manhunt for transgender people. I don't know. I wish I knew. I think I deserve to know. Pains me a lot. And yes. What else can I tell you about psychiatry? Should I actually do it? I mean, I don't know. Because I'm not the only one who's experiencing these things. And I don't know, I believe this is horrible. Yes. And by the way, to add it, the new piece of paper that I got. It's actually, I don't know, it's a little bit closer. Still full of lies. But it's actually a little bit closer to my story. And I don't know if it's gonna be enough. I guess I still try it. Because at the end of the day, why not? I'll probably actually will be able to figure out if the clinic is involved in this shit. Because if I will do so, I guess I will see if the people who, I mean, in the end, right? You can just print a piece of paper like this and swap it out. But yeah, I'll figure out if the clinic is involved in this, if I make it to the anti-discrimination office, I guess. Because then it will show which one they will provide, right? So here we are. So there's one thing I want to add to this. Yes, it is hard for me to talk about this stuff. Once more, I guess it shows. And this is why sometimes I make breaks in the videos. Isn't it cuts in this case, by the way? Maybe I should just record it in its entirety and leave it at ease. Leave it as is. Okay, so see what I remember from my childhood. This is one of the reasons why I think it should be told. Is that when I was young, I actually told you about that, about the fact that I've actually been experiencing gender dysphoria from early on. And I remember being a child and running around the village, and there was this abandoned a factory building, and one day we found some spray cans, right? And yes, I actually remember how me and a group of friends were actually would actually discover these spray cans. And sorry, the light went out. And we were running around the village, right? And first of all, we just sprayed a little bit onto the walls of this abandoned building, and I remember running around the whole village, spraying half the village, spraying my name on some, how's this called? When there are these, in Germany we have these things, right? It's actually not been, okay, to be precise, right? There were some of these Stromverteilerboxen oder Internetverteilerboxen, which are these, well, they are like little, I'm not sure what the correct word is to use, like the correct English translation. I don't even know if these things exist outside of Germany, but here they definitely do exist. These are little Schrank. I don't know, boxes. inside these boxes there are cables, right? And they are used as a hub for internet and some other cabling, so that if anything ever breaks, people who fix this stuff can come to these boxes and look inside and see if there's anything actually I don't know, it makes it easier for them to check this. And there were a lot of boxes, a lot of these boxes inside the village, and especially those that were, because actually, I don't know, the way I've told it, I don't know, like it makes it seem like people could actually say, oh, this is vandalism and questionable behavior, but I guess it was in any case. But the way I told it is a story that might give you the impression that I've been running through the village and spraying my name on houses, right? Which I actually didn't. I didn't mean to do harm to anything, and I actually cared about these things. So it's another thing. I don't know. Think about it what you want. It's some of these boxes were sitting in a forest, like, and I figured, why would anyone care if there's a little spraying on this? And I remember that there was this pavilion, right? Near little pond, right? In our village. And we've been meeting there, me and friends, multiple times. And there were also, it was quite a common spot for parties to take place in our village. I guess what we called parties. And I remember spraying my name on every it has a hexagonal, and like it has a hexagon, right? A hexagon shaped roof, and so it had multiple sides, and I sprayed my name on all of them. So I'm pretty sure that people from around here should remember this stuff. And I guess this way I can actually which, by the way, it was actually this is what I don't know, I consider my real name, and I'm happy that lawfully it is actually my real name today. Very glad about this. And I don't know if I should tell you, but tell you my real name, but I don't know, maybe I could. Well, it is, I don't know, it is May, right? And I don't know, as well, because I know a few people who will probably actually, or rather I know that there are people who probably will remember this. And then we'll see if anyone actually cares about this. Yes. So this is another thing I wanted to tell you about.